Good morning, YouTube. This is Tom, Negotiating with Jesus, continuing to practice and doing exercises. Now, this morning, I've just been goofing around for, 20 minutes trying to figure out what I would do that's something new. And I think that I'm going to keep doing the same thing. But I will tell you that watching a lot of Ren videos again, and mostly just reaction to the high Ren video. And then the one dude, Michael something that did a reaction. He's a really good guitar player, so you can find good channels that break down what these players know and how they're using techniques. So Ren does this great, he does these great moves with diminished chords, and Michael, his name is Spanas something. He talked about how this diminished move just sounds wild. It sounds wild and dark, and in the high Ren video, which not only is the video itself just great performance art, it's some level that I'm not in any way criticizing, but I'm saying we who are the salt of the earth do the salty thing and make music at our level. Enjoy the greats. But I suspect that the greats, they inspire, they encourage, but it's almost like they encourage, so you watch Michael Jordan, they encourage people to sit down and watch somebody else do the work. I was a concert kid, so me and 30,000 people would sit and watch 5 people or 4 people play music. That's all well and good that, or 10,000 people go to a basketball court, 20,000 people, and watch 10 people run around and do all the work. So the superstars are doing something, but I suspect it'd be better if the superstars were just left lonely and the 10 or 20 or 30,000 people would all go home and play basketball and play music. It's a strange inversion of the world that we glorify a few and the rest of us turn into just schlubs who don't. It's almost like music is removed from us. So I'm not saying they aren't great. They are. I'm saying there's some trick to the world that the salt of the earth needs to actually keep the earth alive. It's not the superstars. It's not the cream of the crop. Whatever it is, there's something weird about it. So let's play, let's exercise, and at least get to a point where we are the creators of beauty. And it's not something we have to import or we have to travel for. It's something right here in our laps. This stuff is in our laps. So anyway, he did this diminished. So diminished, if you look at circle of fifths, it gives you some kind of reference for how you can write songs. So the circle of fifths is a useful tool. So in the key of C, it's on my wall back there. The key of C, the A minor, the D minor, and the E minor are part of a pattern, because the guitar is a pattern instrument. So if you want to write a song in the key of C, it gives you 7 chords: C, G, A minor, E minor, B diminished. So B diminished, a diminished chord, a minor chord, you flatten the 3rd. A chord, A minor. And A diminished, you flatten the 5th as well. E gets flattened, which is just drop it a half step. And the C sharp becomes a C. this this is the high Ren move where a diminished chord just sounds like it's terrifying. Something terrifying is happening. So we'll get into some of the theory, but I want it to be just simple theory. There are channels you can find where you can learn all the triads and all the techniques and all the scales, the strange scales. I'm going to be some average player, so you're not going to be, this isn't high Ren. This isn't Bonamas, whatever that dude's, Michael, the dude that can tell you how high Ren is doing. And then he does some dun dun dun. I might learn that just so that I can get another level of playing. But today, I'll just do my scales in a minute. We're 5-6 minutes in. I'll do my scale work this morning just because I want to start seeing where all the patterns are. But I really believe that you learn the chords. And get to playing. And cowboy chords are great. They are wonderful. Don't be ashamed to play chords and play them well. Don't be ashamed of that. That is where the magic starts to happen. All of a sudden you're in the creator sphere. So I'm going to do my, somebody else left a comment, why don't you do the whole scales? The full scale, because I'm doing as a pentatonic, you're dropping the F and you're ditching the B. So we ditch B's when we play a G chord. The better G chord, we don't need any B's. A lot of people play the fancy G chord and mute this with the fat of their little middle finger, that B note. So the pentatonic scale, you're ditching the F and the B. Instead of playing E, F, G, you're just playing E, G, A, C, D, and then you're back to the E. And this is the building blocks of rock for guitar, which is a great channel if you want to get to another level and start playing AC/DC solos, Led Zeppelin solos. Dang. I don't remember where we're at here. So I know all the regular scale. It's the Do, Re, Mi scale. You can do all these things if you get to average. So I'm just going to try and get to average. And then when we're at average, then we're going to start writing songs. Average players can do all the creation that the superstars can do. You can change the world in your little local area and start playing music. So I'm going to keep doing the same thing. I'll add the things as I figure out that they are necessary. But this is going to be a community of average players who want to do a little more with their averageness, want to write songs. You can do amazing things as an average player. So I'm going to do my exercises. It's going to take me 10-15 minutes. Key of C in the caged positions. So this is always going to be the D pattern. That is the D shape playing a C chord. Next time,